Hello, YouTube and people of the interwebs. Ultra Maximus back with another Transformers review. This time we're going to take a look at the 30th anniversary Generations figure, Armada Starscream. And I picked this guy up yesterday. I just happened to be at the Greenwood Walmart, and this was the only Generations figure sitting on the shelf, and it was Starscream. And I've been waiting for this figure to come out. I kind of presumed I was going to get it. I had the original Armada figure of this guy, and I really did like it. He was one of the characters I really enjoyed out of that show, and I really did like the toy, so it was nice to see them bring an Armada character into the Generations line for the 30th anniversary. That was really, really cool, and hopefully we see some other ones out of there. I really wouldn't mind seeing a Hotshot, actually. So yeah, here he is. Unfortunately, he's a deluxe figure, which the original figure was more of a Voyager or a Leader class sized figure. Probably, I guess, a Voyager at the time style figure. So, yeah, but here he is in the package, looking really cool. Of course, it comes with an IDW comic book that serves as the artwork for the package, which is kind of interesting. It even says, comic book included. So just kind of a close-up here. I really liked the artwork on that comic. That looks really nice. There's Screamer in the package. 30th anniversary. He's got his two little energy swords. Looking pretty cool. It says Decepticon on that side. And then, of course, we've got Series 2 figure number 11 with the Decepticon logo. And bubble packaging there. Underneath, you can get Autobot Scoop and Skywarp. And I am really looking forward to the Skywarp figure. I think that is really cool. And I think Scoop is he a Target Master? I can't remember. I don't remember that character very much. So yeah, here it is, the back of the package. I get that light flare out of the way there. Yep, pretty standard, pretty cool. There's his bio, or not his bio, but his actual statistics down there. And, you know, while the courage is about right, I think, for the G1 Starscream, I don't really think it's all that accurate for Armada Starscream, because he's a very different character. I think it should be up a little higher. Other than that, everything else looks pretty accurate. There's his bio, which really kind of shows the difference between this Starscream and the G1 Starscream. Disrespected by Megatron one too many times, Starscream decides to turn on the Decepticon leader. He once fought to earn honor in the eyes of the tyrant. Now he will stop at nothing to earn his revenge. Which, the Armada Starscream, he was honorable. He ended up, in the show, he ends up leaving Megatron. And, yeah, it was pretty interesting. Where he reminded me more of Dinobot in character than he did Starscream. So, yeah, pretty cool. I like the character. It's very different take on Starscream, and it's a good one. So let's get this guy out of the package and see what we think of the robot mode. Alright, so here we have Starscream out of package. And first impression, he is a small-looking figure. I don't know, he just looks real small to me. But he's cool. He's definitely cool. He's a great figure. I'm really digging him. Here's his comic book that he comes with. And the artwork inside is pretty decent, and it's kind of continuing this Generations storyline that they've been running in these comics for a little while. Let's see if we can find a picture of Scream in here. Where is he at? Going through time portals, we see Rat Trap in here. Of course, he's going to have Generations figure coming out. We've got Waspinator up there, and there's Scream showing up, sitting there. So mixing a lot of different stories together, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, so here we go. Let's look at this guy and see what we think. Yeah, overall, I really do like it. It's bright. It hits the color motif spot on. I love the deep, thick black. The detail on him is amazing. He stands real well. He's stable. Looks good. The paint on it is really nice. His head sculpt, if I can get a good shot there, is really cool, and he's got some decent light piping, and he better because the back of his head is full of orange plastic. So yeah, I like his light piping. Looks really nice. But the drawback is half of his head is orange. I really think they could have done less of that. I'm not too impressed with that. One of my biggest complaints about the figure is that, I would think. But yeah, articulation's good. I mean, detail, I love the little hydraulics in his arm. He's stiff, he's ratchety. We've got his little energy sword here, which is pretty cool because they fold up for storage on the back of his wing. Now, I liked the original figure that you could actually use the wing as the sword. That is the drawback there on it. But, I mean, even the molded detail on this thing, just all around really cool. And, of course, I'm sure you've seen this, the nice little feature where his little rocket thrusters can go up onto his shoulders there. So, it depends on which way you like him. I personally think he looks good that way. Let me show you him against Megatron. My standard show-in. Yeah, he's actually a pretty decent scale, I guess, to Megatron. Maybe just a little bit too small to Megatron. I'd like to see him just a little bit bigger. I really wish they made this guy as a Voyager figure and not a deluxe figure. Now, the detail they did put into it, like I said, spot on, really cool, really nice. I just wish he was bigger. Probably one of the better generation figures I've seen come out. I'm very, very impressed with the figure. So let's look at his jet mode and see what we think of that. Alright, just a quick side as I'm going through transformation. Again, just like the original figure, you could kind of put him into this kind of Veritech mode, if you guys remember the old Robotech series, which was always really cool. A lot like Jetfire, you could do that with this Armada Starscream. You could do the same thing with, and that's just pretty cool to me. So let's get him finished into his jet mode and check it out. Alright, so here we have Starscream in his jet mode, and I gotta say, it's nice. I really like it. They have impressed me with this figure. Definitely really cool. It looks like the Armada Starscream jet mode, which is nice. Just really cool. I love the color scheme. I can really see this guy getting reused as Jetfire. I wouldn't mind seeing a Jetfire figure made with this. And, of course, we gotta have Skywarp and Thundercracker repainted out of this, because I know they did that with the Armada figure, the original one. So, hopefully we'll get a few different versions out of this mold. So this, I mean, because this is a really great mold, I'd love to see them use it again. But the missiles, they do fire if you just push the little orange thing forward, boom, and it goes really, really, really far. I just shot across my room. Let's see if I can get one out just to look at it. The other thing is, and if I can get the detail on here, there's a lot of molded detail just in that missile piece. I mean, they just went all out on this figure. The yellow pieces come forward when you push up. So when you put the missiles back in, you can see they recess back into the black pieces of the air intakes. And that's just really, really nice. And of course, it simulates the orange. I'm guessing is kind of fire coming out, I guess, thruster stuff. But if you look at it, it also has molded detail on it, which is kind of interesting. The other nice thing, the landing gear. I mean, you don't really see any kibble. I mean, you can kind of see Starscream's face there. But the landing gear, rear landing gear, not just little knobs, you know, added in, but actual fold-out landing gear, all three pieces, which is really, really nice. So, all in all, they did a great job with this figure. I can't recommend this figure enough. If you're a Armada fan, you're going to love it. If you're a Starscream fan, you're going to love it. And if you just like a good deluxe Transformers figure, it's definitely one to have. So if you see him on the shelf, definitely pick him up. He's fun, he's impressive, and, well, it's Starscream. You can't really go wrong. So thanks for watching, guys, and look for more videos in the future.